And where are you?
Yeah.
TikTok, TikTok.
That's right. Get your butts in here because we're partying. And look at
I got
Gabby. Gabby brought flowers. All right, let's see if anybody's online.
Oh, I wanted to. I'm gonna get on my phone.
Yeah, I got to turn my ringer off. I turned my ringer on for my little alarm, guys. So I'm here.
Yeah.
All right, we got 3 people on. Whoever you are, you better come in here. There's our Jean.
Yay!
Good morning, Jean. Tammy Fisk, why are you not in here in Zoom with us? Come on, Tammy. All right, guys, who do we want at our party? Let's call them in. Sally.
Where's Erica?
Yeah.
Erica. Where's Sally? Come on, Sally.
Sally's there.
She's in the audience.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sally.
Sally, get on here.
Sally
Oh,
may be at work. Is
She's
she at
on
work?
her way to the center.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Okay then.
We'll give you that. You can jump in. You can jump
we'll
in
give-
here.
We'll give her
Becky?
5 minutes.
Becky.
You got 5 minutes, Sally. That's Charlie's
And
rules.
Mom,
next is
raise
Becky.
it up.
Next is Becky.
Becky's is in the audience. Come on,
Yeah.
Becky.
And
Oh.
where's Christina?
The link is in Angelic River Family. Go find it. I don't know if I can put it
Gabby, are
in
you at
here or
a
not.
flower shop?
I brought them for you. I bought them
It's
for
called
you.
Photoshop. Photoshop flower shop.
You can pick which ones you want. I have roses and gerbras and little red things.
I like the red.
And I don't know what they are.
I like the yellows. I'm a yellow person.
Yep.
The roses are beautiful.
They're all-
They are.
Okay, there you go, people. I put the link right there. Just click on it and come on in here.
Come on in.
There we go.
There's our Suzanne.
Hi.
Come and tell them. Let's go on.
You're on mute.
And I think Jean wins the prize for being the earliest right now.
Oh, that's probably true.
I think so.
Besides you.
Okay, Erica, why do we have an OMG? Why aren't
Yeah.
you here? Why are you not here? Come on in.
Come on in.
I think it's because Charlie's in a jacket.
Oh,
Oh,
that
that's
could
why
be.
she's saying, "Oh my God."
Scaring everyone, Charlie.
Oh, we're
Sure.
Becky, that's no excuse. We are all in our jammies too. So come on in. All right, who else are we calling in here? Where's our Stacy? And who else are we missing?
Kathy.
Kathy,
Christy,
Linda.
Christina, Linda,
Linda,
And Jersey boy.
John, Thaddeus. Yeah. All right, let's sing them in here. We're having a party.
Listen to the music.
It's really
On the
early.
Radio. Having a party. Somebody bring coffee.
Come
My
on.
dogs will bark in a second if we keep singing.
There we go. Jean's drinking it for us.
Oh.
my dog thinks I'm awesome.
You are
Bring,
awesome.
you are, we all
Yeah,
know
you
it.
are, Jean.
Well, as
Okay,
long as he thinks so, that's
That's all that
The
matters.
dog got it right.
Yeah,
Dog's got it right. Stacy, come on in here, girl. She's in the audience too. No excuses. Come on in. Okay. Well, we'll wait for other people to come in, but while we're doing that, I'd love for you all to share about this last 8 months. We have been together every day for 8 months. Can you
I have been
believe
with y'all
that?
since day one.
I know, Deirdre. I'm just so
How did you
So
find it, Deidre?
blessed.
Well, we actually started the Angelic River family. The two of them used to come out in the morning on the river. And I said, I'm so happy to be with my river family. And then they said, well, let's make it Angelic River family. And then it grew and grew and grew. And then Teri went back home and, did her own thing. And the angels told her to start the Morning Cuppa. And they said it would be a really big thing. And so here we are.
Here we are.
8 months and
Still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
found Terry before it was the Angel River family also. I don't know how. I was at that point, like I said, it wasn't exactly happiest time of my life. I was just perusing, I think it was YouTube, and she was on live, and her and, oh my goodness,
Karen?
and Geraldine.
Oh.
And I said, oh, they're interesting. I'll listen. And then I wasn't the first or second, but I was pretty far up there. And then they decided to make it a group, and I just kept on going. And I even have one of those little fleur de lunes by my name that says I was a founding member.
Founding
Okay.
member. I love that.
So I've been here 8 months, and I love it, love it, love it.
Right.
And we love you.
So
Good morning, Erica.
Morning, Erica.
Hey, yay.
And there's Christina.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
House.
And Rick Morrow is in the audience. Rick and Josie. No excuses. Come on in here.
I want to see what you look like.
Yeah, come on in. Come
oh,
on.
yay, Hope.
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen Hope in a long time.
There we go.
And there's Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Hope.
Everybody.
I hope.
Why am I not seeing all these people?
Ew, I don't see
Oh,
the
there they are.
You may have to put it on. Hi,
Go to-
Hope.
I got everybody. Yay.
Go to gallery view.
people.
Yeah.
Gallery view.
I was on gallery view. I hope you're beautiful.
Hi, Hope. Oh my God, it's so good
Hey,
to
hi,
see
Hope.
you.
I want to see her.
Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh. Hi, Hope. Oh,
Hey,
I love
check on
you.
foot, guys. Can I say how I
love it.
found you guys?
There she is.
Yeah, please.
I found you guys. My birthday's April 9th. And on April 9th, my ex-husband passed away from COVID. And I was just so in shock. The next day, I was kind of just searching through. And then I found you and Geraldine on the river. So peaceful, like my two fairy godmothers. And from then I was hooked. So thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, thank you, Hope. You're so beautiful. We're so glad you're part of our family.
I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
Here comes Linda.
Here's our Linda. We have Leo in the audience. Leo, come on. We want you in here to party.
Yeah,
Charlie doesn't want to be the only guy.
Tammy, you're on mute.
Come on, Leo.
Let's unmute her.
I was
Hey,
waiting
you
for
know.
my turn to talk.
So we unmuted her. There's Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Good morning.
Oh my
Hi,
gosh.
Suzanne, Marianne, Debbie,
Hey, Linda.
Tammy. Hope.
Look at our
I
beautiful
hope I haven't seen
family.
you before. Christina, Erica.
Jean,
And,
my cheeks are hurting already.
I know, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, who brought the coffee? I need coffee.
Maybe it helps against wrinkles, Gabby.
Oh,
Face exercise.
Or bigger cheeks. So my cheeks are already big enough that maybe that's why they get sore. It's so much to hold up.
Mine too.
I was one of those kids people used to pinch my cheeks.
Oh no.
Nasty. I'll just jump right in and say that I was on my spiritual path and I had tried to connect with my local people and just totally didn't feel the vibe from them. And I was actually like meant to be on their site one night, as I was doing every night, sitting in bed with my cup of tea. And I just happened across you and Gerald Ann, and you couldn't get rid of me since.
Nor do we want to.
And now I have my pods, my peeps.
Our peeps. We're all the peas. Don't we look like peas right now in a pod? We're like this big.
We're like the Brady Bunch.
I know.
Should also do this.
I was thinking of laughing. Remember that?
We can open up
Yeah.
doors and do stuff.
Yeah. Sock it to me.
Yeah.
But it was funny for me. Teri kept flashing on my news screen. I was just reading the morning paper and had my Facebook open, and somehow I keep seeing Teri every day. And I wasn't part of EWN or anything. Here's Teri. Like, I have to check out this lady. And there was exactly the show Christina was on live with Teri, and I loved it.
Oh.
And ever since then, I'm hooked. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Kathy.
You're on mute.
Hi, Kathy.
You got to do
Let's
the move,
unmute
Charlie.
Kathy.
Kathy,
Come on. We're muting you.
Kathy, gotta mute this. There we go. You ain't the first one that happened to this morning. So. I think I might have been.
There she is. Hi,
Good morning, Kathy.
Just waking up.
Oh, join the club.
At least we don't
Where
have
did
to
Hope
type
go?
comments.
Yeah, we lost Hope.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she disappeared, then Kathy came.
Well, maybe she'll come back.
Did I boot her?
No.
Nobody would boot her. No. There's
No.
always room for more peas, never less. Always more.
Right. We can have 100 people on here, so let's get everybody in.
All right.
Jean, you look beautiful. Did you get up and do a full face of makeup or what? This is how I roll out of bed, guys. Sorry. But
Hi, Tammy.
Oh, Jean, did you hear what Erica said?
What'd she say?
She said the S word. Erica, that's $25, please.
I'm going to India. Yay.
I got about what, $350 already.
What is the S word?
The
Sorry.
That's very good.
Didn't know that.
$25 for Paris.
You tricked me.
Oh,
You got to watch the New Yorkers, Teri.
Excuse me.
Except Deirdre, she's all right.
Deirdre's as crazy as I am. Who are you kidding?
It's the water.
Yeah, water over here.
The water over here.
Okay, so Becky says once you leave, you can't come back in.
Really?
Once you leave.
You can't come back. Oh no, that's not how this game goes.
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought she was trying to get into the Zoom room.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
yeah.
Then what's she talking about,
What
Marianne?
is she talking
I
about?
don't know.
Because
Go to-
Hope,
Go to Zoom and punch the numbers in.
Oh, it is that.
Oh,
I didn't know it was set up that way. So anybody that wants to come in, just open up Zoom and put the numbers in and you'll be in here.
I just clicked on the link. I didn't have to put any numbers in.
Yeah, but once you leave is what Becky's saying.
Oh.
And the browser or whatever. Some people's browser, it's the whatever
Yeah.
browser you have, it doesn't support it.
Oh.
If you click on
Yeah, it likes Chrome, so that's what I use.
Yeah, me too.
Can I say something?
Of course.
Charlie, you look so much better with that suit jacket on with the haircut than you did with before. Just saying. The haircut adds to the suit jacket.
All right, thumbs up for Charlie, everybody, if you like
Yes.
the haircut.
Actually, I liked his curls.
I like
Yeah, but this looks
like
more-
the curl.
I like the curl.
He's got a curl in the back.
No.
If you hadn't left the one, I would have cried.
It'll grow back fast. It's all right.
Oh, God.
Okay, Josie says they're trying to get video on, but they can't. Well, you can jump in here and just talk to us without your video, Josie and Rick.
Come on, Josie and Rick.
Come on. We want
You
you.
You don't have to have your picture up there.
That's right. And
I might
Sally, are
keep
you?
mine away.
Sally,
You know,
are you at the center? Come on in. I'm sorry, Erica, what?
I said some of us have to have our picture up. There's some people that can get away with not, but like me, Christina, we have to have them up.
Yeah.
Or we get yelled at.
That's right. That's the rules.
You want
There's
some
our-
flowers or what?
Beautiful.
There's our
I'm just-
Isabel. Isabel, come on in with us.
I'm grateful I don't have to read comments today and I don't have to type anything.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. So in our audience that's not in the Zoom, we have Stacy, Rick and Josie, Leo, Becky. Who else we got? I know Sally was
Stacy
there
got it.
earlier. Isabel. Stacy said her phone's being stupid and it won't let her in.
It-
There
Oh, I
she
see her is
is.
coming in. Hi, Stacy.
Yes.
Yay, we caught
morning,
you in. Oh, Becky says we have some beautiful people. Yes, we do, Becky. We wish you were here with us.
Oh, look who woke up.
Hi,
Hi,
Christine.
Hi, Chris.
I had to wet the door.
Look how many.
Minnie Mouse.
Many peas.
Yeah. She's going to let
love
the
it.
dog out.
Oh, I thought she's going back to bed.
Oh, she's going to let Sunny out, the dog.
Oh, hi, Stacy. Are you muted? You're not muted.
Yeah,
I was.
Good morning.
All the way from San Francisco.
We're a
Good
lot to
morning.
take in, aren't we?
Yeah, that's a
First thing
wake
in the
up.
morning.
Good morning. Gosh, I just want to
Hey,
say
there
I
you are.
love all you beautiful people. I just want to say
Aw.
that. And if I ever get caught in a pandemic again, I hope that the spirit leads me to people as beautiful as every one of you, because truly, when I look back on COVID 2020, it's going to be, I met some of the best people I have ever met in my entire life.
Yeah.
And for that, I am
agree.
so thankful.
Amen, sister.
Amen.
Amen.
And those spring flowers you have behind you, I love them, Gabby. Oh my
I bought them for all of you. They're all for you guys.
Wait.
Oh,
So you can just pick which ones you want.
I can smell them.
I wish they had a way to smell them.
I know.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, Carol
Television.
Ann's here.
Hey,
Carol Ann's-
Hi, Carol Ann.
Where
Carol
are you?
Ann.
Where is she?
Where's her face?
Yes.
Carol Ann, get in
She's in the
here.
audience.
Come on,
Oh,
Carol
Come on,
Ann.
Carolyn.
We see you.
Come on, Isabel.
Well, come on, Carol.
Karen.
Come on.
And Charlie, Becky says, I didn't even recognize you at first. Nice haircut.
You can thank Erica for that one.
There we go.
I'm hearing a lot of ZZ Top in my head. Sharp dressed man.
Yeah.
It's got the jacket.
I told you
He
look like
couldn't
John
wear his
Johnson.
frock.
I was supposed to wear a frock.
Yes. Now, did you
But
do your
Christine-
homework? What is a
Oh.
frock?
Christine would have had a fit.
Okay, Charlie.
Christine doesn't want me to transgress or whatever. She'd be
Charlie,
running up
poor
and down the
choice,
hall
Charlie.
screaming at me.
You're no fun.
No, she gets
I
upset.
know.
I don't want to get her upset. She
Let's
does.
not,
Gabby-
let's don't upset
Gabby-
Christine.
The answer to your question is I looked it up and told him what it was. And then we all discussed it, and Christine freaked out and said, "You're not wearing a dress." Freaked out, and she was chasing him around the house. It was really, and don't let him tell you he didn't want to upset her. He kept teasing her that he was going to put on his frock. He kept teasing her. And she was
You're
losing it.
bad.
She was losing it.
Charlie.
You are bad.
He's not.
And that doesn't surprise me for a second.
I would have
Not
if
for innocent.
I would have if she wouldn't have got upset. So.
Oh yeah. Sure, you would have just.
I asked what a frog is.
That's not a man missing me. That's not a man. He's telling.
No.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
not how.
only joking, Christine. I'm sorry.
Gabby says she's sorry.
Gabby's got to pay $25. I
Wow, it took you guys so long to pick that up.
Okay.
I don't know what
Here,
a
have
frog is.
these. Have these.
What is a frog?
Frog's a dress.
A dress.
Oh, thank you.
I had to
Okay.
look it up myself.
All right, we still have
That's
people.
what they call it in
I don't even know
Austria.
if it's Australian.
Australia. It's an Australian thing.
It's,
Or an
This is-
English. You know, it's over that way.
Who knew?
Ireland, all of that.
for the foreigners in the room.
the other English cousins that we all have.
There you go.
Hey, it's
How
you
about
guys
the
that short weird,
German?
not me.
We have the accent.
Yeah, absolutely. No one around here talks like that.
I have Pennsylvanian accent, right?
Oh
I get
yeah,
away with it.
Pennsylvania Dutch.
Hey, you guys, for me, this is all translation, right? You know, English is my second language. So everything you
I
say, I
know.
translate in my head, hopefully correctly.
That's why she's glad. She's
is
glad
the
we're
first name?
talking and not typing.
Right, right.
Suzanne, where are you?
In Pennsylvania,
What's your first language, Suzanne?
German. I'm
Oh,
German.
Wow.
And where were you in Germany?
I'm close to the French border, Bad Bergzabern, which is 10 minutes away from France. And then I lived for a long time in Kaiserslautern, also called K-Town. It's close to Ramstein Air Base, if anybody is familiar with the military stuff over there. So I lived at several places, but I grew up close to France, and yeah, it's beautiful.
I'd love to go over there someday. My grandparents were both from Germany.
She's
They
back.
raised me when I was little. I'll talk to you about it. Mike. I'd love
Yes,
to hear about Germany.
yes, do so. I love to.
Thank you.
I am. Thank you, Terry, letting me in.
Oh, you're so
Susie.
welcome.
Hi, Sally.
There's our Sally. Oh, let me. It's,
Sally.
yeah.
Yeah, look at there she is. For a coffee.
Good morning.
And it's my
I have to
happy little
move.
snowman mug. It wasn't letting me on. We're running
I
late.
know. I had to
have
send
to
the link.
center. I have half my face on.
You look beautiful.
I don't have any face.
So yeah, it's been one of those mornings already.
I have to
Morning,
move.
everybody.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, Tony.
How much fun!
This is a blast. So what I'm having to do is send everybody the link through Messenger so they can get in here. I don't know why it's not working for you. Sorry about that,
We
but
need
I'm so
another
glad
story.
you made it. We do.
We need
Good-
another story time. Whose turn is it?
Well, let's say good morning to Rick and Josie.
Hello.
Hi, Rick. Hi, Josie.
Hello.
Wow, we got 12.
Hi, Rick.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Rick. It's so good to see you guys.
Say something so I can.
Yeah, say something, Rick or Josie. Are you muted?
Mom, there's a girl called Ella. I've got a crush on Ella.
Where does Stacy keep?
I just lost his picture while he was talking.
No, it's two girls now, Mom.
Carrie is just popping in to say hello.
Where is
Carrie.
she?
She's just popped in to say love y'all and happiest of anniversaries.
Oh, Carrie, we want to see
Take
your
some flowers
face.
with you, Carrie. Take some flowers with you.
Harry, just for a second.
Carrie, just let us see your face for a minute. We love you so much.
Hey, Carrie.
There. I'm not
There's
blinded by the
Rick.
sunlight anymore.
Oh, Isabel. Hi, Isabel.
What's going on, Stace?
I'm not blinded by the sunlight anymore.
Hi, Isabel.
Good morning,
Good morning. Now I can hear everybody. Now I can hear everybody. Say good morning. Here.
Morning.
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 Hi, Rick.
Now I can hear.
Now I can hear everybody. Say good morning. Hi, Rick and Joe.
Echo.
There you go, feedback.
Well,
Thank you.
It's like the Waltons.
I know.
The Waltons
We
and
all
more.
need to turn sideways to each other and turn back.
Oh, Carrie, come on. We don't care. Come on in. We're all in our jammies.
We guys then.
she said nopey. Nopey.
I know. I know.
Hollywood Squares.
Everybody needs it, Carrie. We all need it. She said nobody needs this. We all need it.
We all need
Now,
this.
now we need it.
Yeah, we sure do. Okay, so let's have some more stories. We're talking about how we've how has this affected us over the last 8 months to be in this family together? And how did you find us? How did you come together as a pea in our pod?
I was a lot like Suzanne, where I just stumbled upon it, and I don't know if it's because Sally was already communicating with you, and so Facebook was doing its algorithm or whatever, but I did not know you. I had never heard Sally speak of you because we had just gotten together, and then all of a sudden it showed up, and I haven't looked back, not for one moment. And like I said, I'm thankful for you guys every single day. And Marianne, my goodness, what time is it where you are? Because you are on point with your makeup, your hair. You are
7:07.
I'm naked.
We're doing a road trip today, though. I'm actually leaving after this.
Because you, girl, are rocking it today. You just do that thing.
Just rolled out of bed, baby.
I woke up like this.
Have any of you seen The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
Yes.
Remember,
Loved it.
she gets up before her husband wakes up and puts all her makeup on, so
Oh,
he
yeah.
thinks that he thinks she wakes up like that. So Marianne, there you go. You're our Mrs. Maisel.
I'm from the South. Thanks, God. And I don't know how I found y'all. It just kept coming up on my feed, and I was not connected to EWN. I don't know. I don't know how it came on the feed, and I just started watching. And it's so addicting because you're like, it becomes your morning habit.
I want to throw in something, if I may. I'm reading this book right now. It's called Miracles Happen, and it's about past life. And in this book, it said that people that are meant to be together will find each other no matter how, and they were in past lives together already. So this was meant to be the way it is.
Yeah.
And we all knew each other before, and that's cool.
And look at all the places. I mean, Alabama, Australia.
Yeah, let's all say where we are.
Pennsylvania.
I'm in Mobile, Alabama.
Virginia.
Staten Island, New York.
And then gonna turn off.
Maryland.
Michigan.
Mount Sinai, New York.
Wellington, Florida.
What, Linda?
Wellington,
London,
Florida.
England.
Oh, London.
Wellington, Florida too.
Oh, look at
Yes.
that. Neighbors.
That's interesting.
Western Australia.
Awesome.
I have a friend that used to live in Wellington, Florida. They always called it Welly World.
Welly
Call it
World.
Welly World.
Sunny, say good morning too.
Oh,
The
hi,
door.
Sunny. Sunny wants to say good morning too. And let's see, Tammy, where are you from?
Virginia.
Virginia's here. Carol
part of
Ann is
Virginia?
here.
I'm here, Baltimore.
Carol Ann is Eastern Maryland. I'm Western Maryland.
Daddy.
We're representing Maryland.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm on my Kelly world.
And Tony is here with Sally. Hi, Tony.
Hi there. How you guys doing?
Good morning.
I'll tell you how addicting this show is. Sally does not let anybody but me and family see her like this without anybody. So you guys must be family.
I know I'm family because I've seen you like that, Sally.
My God,
So
Sally.
on that note, let me tell you about my story on how I met Teri. I had been stumbling through my own life and my transitions and all of this.
That's
and
Sally.
yeah, I had kind of just rolled across her program one day. And I know you don't do it very often, but you were reading cards. And so I just kind of sat in there and just kind of wanted to see what was going on, but my name had appeared and you had picked up on that. And I heard you read a couple people, and then you got to me and you did this, you made this sound and did this space that later helped me actually kind of save myself. It made it easier to believe what I was being told that I was actually experiencing. And still then, I didn't find my way back until I was free and clear of everything that was negative. And one day I just heard angels tell me, you need to go to Teri. You need to hang with Teri. I needed to, what I was going through was my vibrations with the people that I was associating with was not vibrating high enough. And I had experienced such a transition. My light was higher. My vibrations were higher. And I needed to be with those people. And Teri, I just found you to be my people. So between you and Gerald Ann, you both played such a big part in our turnaround. And you don't even know what you've done for us. But ever since we've come back to you and to this family and to this crowd, life has done nothing but get better.
Miracles.
You've
So-
seen more of us than anybody has, so you must be a sister now.
I am. And that,
Absolutely.
Poor girl.
Absolutely. And then like with
And-
Christina, just the same. I was friends with Christina for a long time before we really started to associate. And then one day she was, lo and behold, she was had been following me through the transitions. And she's seen that light and came right to that light. And it's the same way. I found that light in Teri. Christina found that light with us, and it just pulled her right in. And don't stop, honey. Don't stop. I told you that a long time ago when I introduced you to this group and everything. I told you, go.
Yeah.
Be all that you can be and grow as much as you can grow, because this group is where we need to be.
We'll get the light around.
So
it
it does
is.
have a light around her. Erica, you have a light shining around you.
It's
Here.
kind of a
It's kind
whitish
of a
yellow.
wavy in and out light.
Yep.
I gotta find Erica. There she is.
Wait till the all starts.
If
you lose me, I'm the
She
woman.
got like a halo around her whole head. So does Linda.
And
Oh, yeah,
Sally,
Linda does too.
Sally, that was about 3 or 4 years ago, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I transitioned kind of slowly, but I mean, I was ridiculous, and I asked Spirit, because I'm not one for patience.
Oh,
And I know you have to have. So
And
me
has
being the
halos.
brave one, not so brave, not so smart, I told Spirit, just give it to me all at once. I'm done with it. They listened. I'm set on fire and I'm shoved over hot coals and broken glass. And I come out looking like this tumbleweed mess. Yeah, it takes me a few days to kind of get back up on my feet and smooth my hair out and everything. But it's I found my comfort here. So now my transitions are very little and very short, and they're not as strong and powerful. So I can breathe.
Yes.
I can breathe through them. So absolutely.
But isn't it a blessing that every morning we can come here, raise our vibrations, and then start our day and go out into life? It's
Yes.
so beautiful. I don't want to miss.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We didn't even get the business in our minds until after we found our way back.
Wow.
So then after that happened, just like I said, everything just clicked. The angels started speaking. All the ducks were lined in a row, and it was off to the races we went.
There we go.
Yes.
Sally, it would be cool if you could do some kind of retreat like you were talking about, and we can all come to your
Yes.
neck of the woods. And
I actually, yes, I've been looking at places.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
I found a magnificent place to do this right on the lake.
Nice.
Sleeps 22 people.
And there's usually 22 of us on here.
Yes. The only thing is it comes with an extremely hefty price tag.
Yeah.
So it's like something like $2,000 per night.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like, whoo, yeah, I want to find something just a little bit more rustic so we can really get in touch. But this was like top of the line, everything you could want.
Yeah. On Lake Michigan, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, so I'm looking around, scouting around, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be a thing this next summer.
But Gabby better start saving her pennies.
Look at
We
Renora.
got a long ways to come.
Look at
I've already
Renora
sent it
and,
out. I've already sent it out. I don't need to worry about it anymore. It's out there.
Absolutely, send it out.
Just got to get them to open the borders.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's also,
it.
we're looking at getting the instructors in because we want it to be a holistic weekend. Absolutely. So where we come together and take classes in person, have motivational speaking, so on, all this stuff. So kind of like a campground type thing,
That would be awesome.
Listen, I was looking into this just before we got locked down in March. Renora and Watervliet. I've already looked into it. It's got You can get the dining hall with the full kitchen. You can rent all of their cabins. So they also have a house there too that used to be like their lodge house. And I think each cabin like sleeps up to 6 or something like that, because it used to be an old Girl Scout camp or something like that. And so they still have all the buildings there. They have a lake there. They have, I don't know how many miles worth of trails through the woods. And you just rent what you need from them. So like if you just need the big lodge to do your presentations, and then you only need like 2 or 3 cabins. Like I said, you could even do a house. They have a whole house that's there that I think sleeps up to 12 in the house. And that has it has its own kitchen. It has its own, everything's right there at the house, all self-sufficient. But Renora and Watervliet is
we'll keep that
where
in
you
mind.
can do that.
Yeah, we're looking. It has to have water. Absolutely, it has to have the whole. Place to maybe do some yoga. Another place for
I'm for the yoga.
and so on. So, looking for all that good stuff to add in this. So it's got to be the perfect place. And
Fire pit.
Yeah.
We need the fire pit so that we can have fire.
Yeah, because another one of my students here had seen
Excuse me, can I just make a suggestion?
Fire.
It's really odd. Can I just make a suggestion? Weekend's not long enough.
No, we are looking at more like a week would be. A week would be good. 2 weeks would be a bit
would be
much.
awesome,
Would be
though.
awesome, but it would be a lot to
Yeah.
for somebody to take 2 weeks off from life.
A week would be good. Yeah, a week would be good, and then we could stay. Anybody that wants to could stay later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hang out. But we
Absolutely.
would definitely have to go to the site of the land blessing there on the lake.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. I
After
can't
2
wait.
weeks, they'd
I
come to
guess
pick us
what
up
we
and
would
nobody
need to
would be
know-
there. We'll be ascended.
No, I love
What we
this.
would need to know is to
Spontaneous ascension.
we would need to know how many people would be interested in participating, and then we would know how many people to look for a place to fit everybody suitably.
Right.
And so yeah, lots of variables in this.
Let's just do it. Stacy says, let's do it.
Let's
And
do it.
Becky says, I see a haunted movie coming. Old Girl Scout Lodge. LOL.
I thought the same thing. I had horror movie set in my mind too.
Right. We'll go up.
Jason is not invited. No Jason.
No Jason.
The salons, they don't have outhouses. They actually have indoor plumbing
No,
somewhere.
yes, I don't do outhouse. No.
Not me, either.
Christine,
I'll chime in and say we
No.
gotta leave
No,
for
with it.
love and light.
Okay.
I can't say I won't, but I don't want to.
Want me to put it?
Outdoor girl. Man, find me a tree. I'm fine.
Oh, yeah.
Terry, we have to go. I got to go work at Love and Light. I have to open the store. But if anybody is in the Fort Lauderdale area, come in because we are doing Reiki this morning. Myself, Rick, and Chris will be there. So if anybody wants a little Reiki healing, we will be at Love and Light, Commercial Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale.
Awesome.
We're still going to be we're still going to be listening. We're still going to be listening on the phone, but we got to go get ourselves together to leave because we live in Boca. It takes 40 minutes to get to Fort Lauderdale from where we are. So
good day.
It's one of my favorite places.
Sally, the soap is wonderful. The soap
Yes,
you said,
soap.
Rick.
It's awesome.
Oh my
I love
God.
it.
We just used it this morning. We're still wrapped up in our towels. We just used it this morning. Wonderful soap.
Taking people in the house.
I love that testimony.
There you go.
For that.
Put it on your website, Sally.
I'm working on it. I'll have the store on the website pretty soon. Just
There
give me
you
a little
go.
more time.
And anybody else that is interested, we're doing virtual shopping trips. So you just call me up. We'll make an appointment, even if it's right on the spot. We'll go live in a chat And then I'll walk you through the store and
Yeah.
talk to you
That
about
would be, yeah.
And then we'll ship, as long as
Thank
it's
you,
not out of
Sally.
the country.
You're
Sorry, Gail.
welcome.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
Did you get your
Love you.
bracelets?
Love
Josie
you.
and
Have a
Rachel.
wonderful day.
Bye, Josie.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Adam and Eve.
We'll be
Good
listening
day.
tomorrow morning. Well, we'll be listening now and in the morning. Take it easy,
Okay.
guys.
Hi, Adam and Eve.
Bye. Bye.
Daisy, I'm going to book an online thing just so I can talk to you.
Okay.
Like to book a tour, please.
Kathy, did you get your bracelets?
Not yet. Today should be the day, right?
Should be. Ah,
Yeah.
can't wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. I had so much fun making those for you too. So.
Oh, Carol Ann jumped in.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Coffee.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carolyn.
Okay.
What's your story, Carol Ann? What's your story?
I think I found Teri maybe 2 or 3 days after she started streaming it, but she had just come on live and was doing the sunrises, and I just was like, aha, yes. And then just it was like everybody said, it's almost like an addiction. You just you found a group of people that understood you, and you felt like you were home. That's my story.
Yeah, it feels like home.
Do it.
It does.
I think that's when I found her too again, was with the sunrises and sunsets.
Right.
Yeah.
And those being two of my favorite parts of my days, I was drawn to that immediately. So as soon as I started seeing those, it's like, oh, yep, I'm comatose and just watched you. Look forward to the next time. And then there was the Wally stories, and it was one thing after another that just pulled us right in.
Awesome.
And you talk funny.
It was so great to be with you, Sally, for real in person.
Oh, we loved having you, and you're welcome back anytime.
We have some of your clothes. You have to come back.
Yeah.
Tony said, we have some of your clothes. You have to come back.
I have to come back, and I'll have to sock at Charlie's. I'm just leaving stuff wherever I go.
It's the trail.
Yeah. Well,
The breadcrumbs.
I was just going to say Hansel and Gretel.
my
Find your way back
story
home.
my story with Teri was after my wife passed at the end of April. It was April 26th, and I guess it was in May, and the light just came on, and I was enlightened, and I was just Googling enlightenment and stumbled upon Enlightened World Network, and it's just been nothing but magic. And then Teri was coming to rent a car, to borrow a car for her trip that she's taking, doing the healing. So she was coming to New York, so she said she would teach a class here. And then we didn't find a class, but, anywhere to do it. So I said, we'll do it at my house. So we did it in the backyard. That's where Erica come in. And I never met Erica before or anything, I might have seen her in the comments here or there, but, and now, so it's just been incredible. And even I didn't know you and Gerald Ann, and I stumbled, Gerald Ann, and I know Gerald Ann now, and it's actually her birthday today. If anybody wants to send her birthday. Yeah. So.
And what else, Charlie? Are we allowed to share that news?
No.
Erica says no.
Garrett, celebrate.
Well, me and Erica are just, seeing one another, if you want to say.
Oh,
I knew it. I knew it. I
Look
thought
at
that the other
that
day.
dance
I was like, oh my
Jean's
gosh,
doing.
these two are going to wind up together.
So Teri's also a matchmaker too.
That's right.
And everybody back up. I'm next.
I'll have to come to Australia to do that, though.
Beautiful. It was so great because Teri stayed at my house, for 5 days or whatever it was. And it was like, it just went by like one day. It was like, and we did so much every day. I tried to show her as much, and, and a land blessing and everything. It was incredible having her here. So, yeah.
It really was. I went over there every day, and we went and we did like some kind of adventure. We visited like all Long Island, the beaches. One day we just drove, Christine came and we just drove around the island and went to all of the beaches, and we went all the way out to Montauk Point. And we just checked stuff out and did the found places for the land blessing. And we just had so much fun getting to know each other, and just like so many hugs. And like, it feels like I've known Teri for years, and, Charlie too, of course. But, Teri seems like family, like I just love her so much. I stumbled onto this, with the COVID thing. And I stumbled onto Teri and Gerald Ann. They were on the river and everything. And what really got me hooked was the fact that Teri cares. I know this sounds stupid. Stupid's not $25. Just saying.
It's not allowed at all.
It's an S word. It's $50.
Yeah, that's not.
It sounds silly, okay? Anyway,
Okay.
the point is that Teri took the time to want to be able to pronounce my name correctly. And that made me feel like I mattered. And that's what got me hooked. I mean, it sounds silly, but she just wanted to pronounce my name correctly. And she just cared, and she wanted to know how to do it. And every day she would always say, "Good morning," and she would pronounce my name correctly. And you could see that she cared just by doing that. Sometimes it's like such a little thing, but it like meant the world to me. And that's what got me hooked. Teri, knowing that she really, really cared. It sounds silly as I say it, but that was what opened the door, and then it sparked. And now you guys got me on here in my bathrobe. I mean, I'm on here in the morning. I'm on here at night. I mean, yesterday, how many times, Carol? Yesterday, did we go run into each other? I mean, it's crazy. But yeah. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
I love you.
Thank you. And Jean and Christina, you two are such very special women. I love you both. And all of you, Isabel and Gabby and Marianne and Deirdre. And I can't wait to get to know Suzanne more, and Linda and Kathy and Tammy. Oh my goodness. Where did you go? She left again. Of course, Sally and Tony and that beautiful Reiki treatment that Tony gave me. Oh my goodness, how awesome was that? I love her. Oh my goodness. And then talking to Sally on the phone. I mean, like, it's hard for me to fathom that I haven't touched you all physically, that we haven't all been in a room. I feel like we've all been in a room together. I love you all so much. And it's like so great that like Isabel came on, because I love her. I love talking to her, and I love her energy. It just, the more and more of us that get together, it just ignites us higher and higher and higher. Now I'm going to stop talking because I'm so freaking woo-woo.
We didn't even have coffee yet.
I know. Just imagine.
Coffee later.
Well,
Christine,
Erica,
nap behind you. Oh Jesus, he's crying again.
Erica, you forgot to tell about the Paul McCartney story.
What
we knew Paul McCartney was in New York.
Oh, okay.
Right? So we went looking for Paul McCartney.
And John
we're gonna see him. We're gonna see him.
He kept coming on the radio, I'll tell you that much.
He kept coming on the radio. Yeah.
But we found John Lennon now.
We found John Lennon. We found a peace sign. That was such a fun day. That was a great day.
Beautiful. It was beautiful. We had so much packed in, so like little time. It was crazy. It's because like time stops. And I got to tell you, Teri, honest, we're lucky to be alive because our driver had his eyes up in the clouds.
Harry, I'd be looking at the clouds.
Okay, yeah, that's my fault because I'm talking about the clouds. I'm always looking at clouds, and they'd already said they wanted to keep me in New York, right? So Charlie's driving, and I'm in the passenger seat in the front, and all of a sudden I see this car, and we're going to hit this car. And I'm looking over at Charlie like, Charlie, and he's looking at the clouds. And I said, I don't want to stay in New York this way.
Me and Christine were in the back with the dog, huddled up together, like, oh no.
Oh, it was a blast. So how many of you have I met? Deirdre, I came to see you in Staten Island. I got to meet your beautiful cat, Thumper.
Yeah, it was. I just wish it could have been longer. I actually wanted to get in the car and go with you.
Me too. Me too.
I wanted to take you. My car will hold a lot of people. I think I need to collect people and let's just drive around the country.
you probably met more than half of us. I'd say 7.
I think so. So. Yeah, I went to Sally's in Michigan, and that was so beautiful to meet Sally and Tony. And so we're sitting around on the couch talking, and all of a sudden the door opens and this force comes through the door, and she's got her arms full, and it was Christina, and I knew her as soon as I saw her face. And Christina's holding. She is a force, and she's holding this journal that she had made for me. It's so beautiful. And she comes in and gives it to me, and oh my gosh, just the hug. Christina gives the best hugs.
I bet you do, Christina.
I want one.
I want one.
I'm going to give you all one. That is my goal now in life, is to make sure I get to see each one of you and give you all a hug, because I do love you.
I love you, baby, so much. So much.
Yeah. And Carol Ann, I got to meet you.
Yep.
I didn't have Carol Ann's address in my GPS, so I went past her for about 30 or 40 miles?
About 30 or so miles, yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna double back and go see her the next morning, and she texted me, "I'm outside your hotel." She was parked right by the Angel Mobile, listening to the Morning Cuppa Joy.
Can I share?
It was so great, and she brought me rocks.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Oh yeah.
That sounds bad. He brought me rocks.
She brought me rocks. Hey, I collect rocks everywhere I go, and then they go into the land blessing sites because this is what's happening. It's connecting a stream of light from state to state.
Yes, because
and connecting.
You, Teri, are that.
I'm picturing somebody coming in to my room right now and hearing that.
Go ahead, Sally.
I said, because you are that golden thread that is tying everybody together. You are making, I say that you are making God's quilt. So that's what I've been calling it.
That's a good way.
You are going through and you are stitching all of us together, and you're that driving force to this family. So,
you be the mama. You be the mama.
Yeah. I'll be the mama.
It's all Pachi Mama.
Pachi Mama. I love that. And Gabby's painting a picture of me.
There we go.
The Pachamama.
Yeah.
And I met Suzanne. I stayed at Suzanne's 2 or 3 nights. I can't remember now. We actually did the land blessing in Pennsylvania, close to Suzanne at Valley Forge.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was. It was. We weren't sure where we were going. We just knew we were going that direction, just like every land blessing. I don't know where it's at until we actually find the spot.
Yeah.
And Suzanne, you were so beautiful to take me to some of the places there that have meaning to you. So thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
If I can share with you guys too, I don't know how I came about the group. Like many of you, I just was on there one day, but I was really down and having a tough part of life and feeling really lonely, and kind of jumped in your Morning Cuppa Joy there and just said good morning. And I was really surprised at how nobody knew me, but everybody had hearts just by good morning. And you really make someone feel welcome and part of something, even though you don't know each other personally. So I really appreciate you guys in the group a lot.
Yay.
Tammy, we love
Tell
you.
you, Tammy, at night when we're doing the chanting and Teri reads, she was there, and they say Tammy Fisk, we all feel like you're part of it. We know you from that. When we wave to you, we mean it.
I feel it.
You're part. You should come on with us. My God, Charlie's rubbing off on me, trying to get the whole world. Everybody chanting tonight.
I feel the love, so appreciate it very much.
We feel your
thank you,
love, sweetie.
Tammy.
Don't think we don't. We do. We do. You're always welcome.
And the chanting is incredible at nighttime. The last couple of days, it's been off the wall. It's been.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's taken on a whole, just such a deep meaning for all of us. You know, it's more than just the chant. It's such a beautiful intention that's set to bring peace on earth and to end all suffering. That's what we chant for. That's what Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is. It's ending all suffering and bringing in peace.
And the vibration is like, wow. It's
I love it. I've said before, it's our bookend. It's my bookends. The morning show, get that vibration up, and the evening chanting to get that vibration back up. And it's just like a dose of wonderful medicine.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it sure is. And my Linda is on here. I've known Linda Lemieux for what, 5 or 6 years now?
Yes. I was so honored to get to know Teri. And when I got to know her better, I thought, oh, good, I get to spend time with her. Now I'm going to see the real Teri. And it was the same. I mean, she's the same, just any day. So it was incredible to me. I thought maybe this was her show persona, but she's like that every day. So it's, as a lot of you have met, and I was not able to go with her, but I wanted to, but we'll meet up somewhere. So yeah, we have this story of meeting Gerald Ann. Can I tell that one?
Sure.
We had a hurricane coming to South Florida, and it ended up Teri's had to evacuate anyway, and it was supposed to be a 5. And I've been through hurricanes for years and years, but this one just rattled me. And I tried to get my husband to go someplace with me, and he wouldn't. He just was steadfast. He would not leave the house. And he worked down in Miami after Andrew and saw how bad it was. And I thought, how can he not go somewhere? And then I said, I just have to go anyway. I was like, I never freak out. I'm pretty calm, but I just knew I had to go. So Teri and I went back and forth if we should go to North Carolina or whatever. So Gerald Ann had talked to Teri and invited us up there to North Florida, and it wasn't supposed to go that way. So after going back and forth, we got in the car and I was driving, and we were getting to Gerald's. We'd never been there before, and you had to go on all these different roads, and it ended up the last road to her place. She was on the river, as you know, was a dirt road. So we're going down the dirt road. It's 12 o'clock at night. There's a full moon. The Spanish moss is blowing back and forth. And it was dark except for the moon. And I said to Teri, you do know her, don't you? He said, well, no, I've never actually met her, but she was really nice when she invited us. And I thought, oh, crap. You know, it was like that. It's so spooky with the moss and it was like in the woods, and it was like, yeah. So anyway, we met Gerald, and she was just lovely, and she was so happy to have us, and we had a good time those few days, and it was met a lot of new people up there. Sherry Seymour, a lot of you know her, and Gerald, and several other
Melody.
people.
Yeah.
Melody.
And their dock actually got taken away by that hurricane.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. They had to rebuild their whole dock for the boat.
Oh, I thought you said dog.
I did too.
Dock.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
oh, you mean Gerald's dock?
Yeah, they got more damage than I think what some of us got in South Florida.
Right. Yeah. And then the hurricane ended up coming by there. Oh, yeah. I remember all of that. I thought you meant Melody's dog and then Melody's dock. So, yeah, it was quite an experience. Oh, and in the middle of the night, I heard these, it sounded like trucks stuck in the mud. Going, and it wouldn't stop. And I said to Gerald, who the hell would go out in a truck in the middle of the night and get stuck in the swamp in the mud? And she goes, that's not a truck. Those are all of the alligators in unison.
Wow.
No thanks.
Wow.
She said that's really rare, but when they're in a hurricane or some stress, they all make that sound, kind of like calling to each other, I guess. It was really weird.
My mum and dad used to travel a lot. They had like a camper trailer on the back of Dad's four-wheel drive, and so they would just load it up and go off. Like Dad was an old farmer, and they were up the north of Western Australia. And there, when you go camping, there's like log floors lifted up off the ground, and so they have little ladders, and then you get up in it, then pull the ladders up, and you sleep in them because there's crocodiles that come up at night time. But Mum said at night time they all walk around and they growl like dogs. So they're all walking around underneath growling all night. She got no sleep. Why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah, that's like fresh meat up on a platform.
Yeah. And have you seen, like, I've fed one, and have you seen how they can get up out of the water? Yeah. They stand on their tail. Yeah.
I had friends that used to have a baby in their basement, and I could never really see it, but I knew it was probably about 3 feet long. And by the time you hit that basement stair, that last basement stair, you could hear that thing hissing. That was enough for me. That was enough for me. Never wanted to see him close.
Yeah, no, those saltwater ones here, you don't muck around with them.
Everybody, I gotta leave. So we have to kind of get things opened and all this stuff and get things going. So sorry to leave
Sally,
you guys
Tony,
early,
we love you.
but
Love you both.
Bye, Teri. Bye, Tony. Have a great day.
And Tony, if you need help with anything to do with getting it inputted, I have Brendan here for the next 2 days. He does not have work. So if you need anything, please call.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Because he can do a lot of that.
Hear from us.
Yeah, talk to us a little bit. We can just do it via the internet, and he's used to doing this and walking people through, and we just had to do it at the arcade too. So
yeah.
Okay, so Sally, Tony, we love you so much. And do you have anything that you want us to lift you up for today? Any prayer requests?
Lift our energy up.
concerns?
We're probably gonna need it. I'm hoping we're gonna need it.
Because not only is it Small Business Day, but
I've got
a
to
very
share
busy
this.
day.
I've got to share this really quick. So I really want to be in your prayers, not just us, but the small businesses down here. I had a precognitive dream the other night that was very clear on what was going to happen, that somebody down here was going to be robbed. This is going to be at gunpoint. And I actually was the one that was in the scuffle. So he was looking at me from across the desk where our desk is, reception desk. and the scuffle came where my hands were moving and I pulled everything off him. He had sunglasses on and a mask. So I did get full description of this man. And because it came with no emotions, it's a message.
Yeah.
So it's not my human dreams, it's not human thoughts, it is a message. So I've been in contact with 2 of the shops already, and we're just kind of watching and
Be
seeing.
cautious. Yeah. Be very
Absolutely.
cautious.
And we're prepared to give them whatever they want. There's another store that packs. Not liking that idea and that thought. I won't bring a gun into the shop. That's not us. But we are prepared to give them, you want it, take it, whatever it is. Almost everybody pays in cards here, so we don't have cash on hand like that.
Right.
But there's other stores that only deal with cash only, that have me scared to death for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm actually going to head over there or later, a little bit later, and talk to them and let them know, and just tell them, keep your eyes open. Just be careful. So,
Well, we're gonna be thinking about you all day.
Sally, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting for your bracelets to get here.
Oh, let me know. I know they're coming today. I know it. I can feel it.
And yep, and I'll be praying for you all day.
Thank you. Thank you. So
for your safety.
Yeah. All right,
you,
guys,
Sally.
we'll let you go, and love,
love
all.
you.
Positive vibrations to everybody. And
Love
have
you
a
so
beautiful day.
much.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys.
You too.
Bye.
Okay, so does anybody else have anything going on? Any prayer requests or anything we can surround
We're going to be
you?
on the road today.
Okay, travel prayers. Yeah, be sure you take Michael with you. Surround your vehicle with a bubble of light from Michael.
Suzanne knows what's going on in my family tonight.
Hoping my dad taking me to the mall. I'm getting my earpiece.
She wants to hope that they take her to the mall and get it used.
That's exciting.
Fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
my way is so much
Okay.
time.
All right.
Prayers for Gaia.
Prayers for Gaia. Thank you.
Would you add Lily in?
Lillian?
Lily.
Came on and did a statement. I just
Good
saw real
morning,
quick on the
baby.
bar, but she was upset. So if you'll add Lily in.
Absolutely.
Mine, my Carrie Blue.
Okay, Chris.
So Lillian, Norway. Anybody else? Deirdre, I saw you raise your hand.
Yeah. Since 1998, I had been seeing I call her my therapist, but she's also she does Reiki and she's a nurse. And now it's come to that her caseloads are being cut, and she's just looking for another job as a nurse. So I was trying to put that out there for her.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
I would like to go back to something Linda said about meeting you and finding out you were just like you are all the time. And I think that's what I love about this group, this family, is that you're all that way. I know that you all are so genuine and you really are who you are. And that just fills me with so much love. So I want to pray for this family, and I want to pray for all those other people out there to find, if not us, find a family like this, that they can learn what love really is. And that's the only way we're going to get through this.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Jane.
Our mountain guru.
Oh, mountain guru.
I hear
I love
some.
it when you pull them out.
I used to consider Teri like the mother of this group, but I honestly believe it's Jean.
He's the grandma.
Grandma.
Hey, take it easy, Charlie.
Easy.
Your mute button's gonna get
Mute.
Maybe they're stepmothers or
Great aunt, maybe.
You're all beautiful.
mother from another.
Well, I just want to point something out. do you see that all of our little squares are equal? Do y'all see that? We are
Yeah.
all equal.
Yeah.
We're all equal because we're all the same.
It's one big fat pea pod.
I
It
want to put
is.
something in.
Move over a bit, Jean.
Suzanne.
I just would like to especially put a prayer request in for my older daughter. I have two daughters, and my older daughter, she is active duty in the military. She's a medic, and her husband is deployed for 6 months. So she is alone with two kids in Las Vegas, Nellis Air Force Base, and she was alone Thanksgiving. She's going to be alone Christmas. And on top of it, she is moving. They got orders. So she has to do the whole move to South Dakota by herself. This is why I'm flying out December 29th to help her with the move and with the drive. And with everything going on, there's a lot of question marks with quarantines and stuff. And she's doing so wonderfully. I'm so proud of her. And we FaceTime almost every day. She gets to vent a little bit. So she just needs a lot of prayers, and maybe him, because he's overseas in the desert and she's alone with the kids, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So if I could, my name is Jillian. So if you guys could continuously maybe keep her in your prayers, that would be wonderful.
Absolutely. And maybe, Suzanne, I will meet up with you in Las Vegas in December.
Yeah, if you're there, absolutely. Let's stay in touch.
Oh,
I'm also going to be in South Dakota in January. So if you're there,
You're going to be where in February?
In January in South Dakota.
South Dakota. Well, I don't know about South Dakota. That's pretty cold.
You're going to see some extreme weather there in January.
I know. That's
kind
what I
of,
said.
yeah. That's the kind of cold that I'm like, oh, and I'm from Michigan.
All I know is we're leaving January 1st, drive 8 hours, sleep in Wyoming, drive another 8 hours, and arrive in South Dakota. That's all I know so far. The rest is by faith.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll lift you and your family up, Suzanne.
Thank you.
And thank you to your son-in-law for his service.
Thank you. And my daughter, she's
and your
she's
daughter.
in the
That's right.
military
She's
too. Yeah.
she's the medic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
He does air traffic control, and she is a medic.
Wow.
Busy. Yeah.
Anybody else? Let's remember Mo that we did a healing service for yesterday.
Mo.
Yeah, let's put her in there.
And also Stacy's daughter.
Yes. Yes. I don't know if she's home from the hospital yet. I didn't get that final word from Stacy, but I know she's facing possibly some surgery and whatever is needed to help her.
I want to thank Suzanne for telling me a while ago about the Cup of Joy.
You're welcome.
I knew of Teri Angel because of Ali O'Shea, and I am so happy to have found this place because I feel a part of it.
You are,
and
thank you.
You've helped my family so much. All of you have so far because I've practiced what you preached, and it's working. I think so. But I am worried a little bit about my daughter. She went back and had to work through Thanksgiving. She went back to college, and she's, it's like 7 hours away. And all her friends that were down there were with their families. So she was lonely, and it made me feel bad that I couldn't hug her, But I think she'll be all right, definitely, when her friends come back. Then she found out that she works at a CVS pharmacy, and she found out that they're going to increase her hours in December. They want her to stay 4 to midnight, and that's really going to cut in on her study time. So she's really worried. So if we could keep her in our prayers.
Absolutely.
She's a very intelligent girl, and she's very determined. So she wants to do well. She wants to keep this, she's always had straight A's. I don't know if she'll be able to keep it.
Well, we will lift up her vibration, Kathy. Thank you for asking us to do that.
I'd like to say thank you to Suzanne. I met her through the book club, and she and Kathy are just lovely. And I've known Teri for years, but I just was getting kind of more and more reclusive. So I told Suzanne I just felt kind of like stuck in the mud, and she goes, well, do you know about the morning show? And I said, well, yes, I do, but I don't really get up that early. So she said, well, why don't you start going every morning, and start your day off right. So thank you, Suzanne, for the nudge. And I'm so glad I'm back a lot more often than I used to be.
Yeah, you're welcome. And Linda is my quiet mentor. I told her, I think she has such a quiet wisdom. And when we get to talk book club, and we also chatted a little privately, I said, Linda, may you be my mentor, please? And she accepted. So I'm like a little sponge. I'm sucking up all the wisdom I can get from you, Linda.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It does start your day off right. There are times when I'm like, no need to. But I listen to it even when I drive to work. Just listening while I'm driving is inspirational. It says you're going to make it through this day, Kathy, and you're going to have a good day because you're starting it the right way.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I found Teri through I was Hay House subscriber, and I believe it started to something popped up. I'm not sure how I found the Angelic River group, but that's how I started. And you were doing the show with Joanne when I started to watch it. And this is back maybe March, April. And then I would go off and off, not every day. And then it started, I started to get more later on. I heard about your trip that you wanted to go do this tour, healing tour. And but I was on and off, so I didn't follow that the tour project very well. When I got it, you were already into getting serious with it and all the plans getting done. And I just have to say, it's really a blessing. I'm very, very thankful for God, for whatever it guided me to lead to you and to this beautiful family. And I love to, as much as I can here, start my day, as a few of you already mentioned, starting and ending our days with all of you. It's beautiful, and has been helping me improving my energies and seeing clearly more things that it's going on with me. And I have no words to thank you enough, all of you. And I'm very, very pleased that I'm here and I met you all, and I want to continue. I'm so proud of you all. It's amazing. I love you, all of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
We
you.
love you.
I'm really sorry to interrupt. I've just had people walk through the front door, so I've got to go.
I've got to go
Yes,
too.
I'm back.
Okay.
So I love you all. Grab your
Love
flowers.
you.
Grab your flowers quick.
Hey, the roses are mine. Nobody touched the roses.
Oh, no. There's more and more and more lots behind this lot.
Okay.
So you can have whatever you want.
Gabby, thank you for the roses. Thank you for your beauty and for being
Love you
here.
all.
Love you,
Love you all.
Love you, Gabby.
Love
you.
Bye.
Bye, sweetie.
I've got to go too. It was
Yeah,
great this morning.
This has been
Have a great,
beautiful.
have a great trip, Marianne.
Thank you. See y'all tonight.
All
We're
right.
sending,
Be
sending
safe.
travel
Love you.
angels are with you.
Happy trip.
Love
Bye.
you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
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 This has been so beautiful. Let's just take a moment and just remember all of these things that were just said, all of the uplifting energy and all of the ones that have burdens that want us to lift up. And let's just do that together. It's so great that we can all be on video today to lift up these prayers and to really go into our hearts. I think we feel the energy better when we can see a face. So those of you that did put out prayer requests, I'm just looking at your beautiful faces and lifting every one of us up. We are all one. We're all peas in this big pod of oneness. And let's just remember the love that was shared here today, the beauty of not just flowers, seeing flowers. We're each flowers, each of us as a beautiful creation. And let's really get into that energy. Just breathe it in, breathe in the love. Look at all these beautiful faces. And just every morning we say, I love you. We say, thank you and I love you. But now we can really see who we're saying that to. I love this idea of the party. I love getting together. We're not just celebrating that time has elapsed since we first met each other virtually. We're celebrating love. We're celebrating the light that we put out into the world. Let's always hold that in our heart. Now you know what each other looks like. You know what you sound like. And what a gift. I am so grateful for technology. I know it doesn't work sometimes, but when it works like this, it's a beautiful thing. And we're able to get even closer. I feel such a bigger closeness today with all of us as a family. I think this has really bonded us because of this meeting that we had today. And it was meant to be. It just brought us to a higher level, I think, of our energy being together and bonding together, so that when you do see somebody online and you type a message to them, you know who you're typing it to. So this has been amazing today to spend this time with all of you. And let's just hold an energy right now of that love in our heart. Just breathe it in. Breathe it into your heart center. And feel how wonderful it has been to spend the last hour or so with each other. To know that there are those that have family members that we are going to lift up together. I feel like it's our family members, those that we put into the circle. They're mine, they're my family, they're your family. Our Hope, I think, has left us. No, she's still with us. Let's lift Hope up in London for all the physical that she's going through, and just praying for the best possible outcome with her health. For those that are not here with us, Stacy, with her daughter that's been in the hospital, let's lift her daughter up. That's our daughter. We're all one. So whenever one of us has a situation, we all do. We're all holding all of that energy. People that are looking for work, for finances, and increasing your financial situation. Let's lift up Sally and Tony with their store, and for that to keep increasing and being prosperous. Anyone that's going through anything, we just hold you up. And Suzanne, your beautiful daughter and son-in-law, we lift them up in the military and thanking them for their service. That's our family. Our family is serving. So let's really get into the unity here and knowing that there is no separation. We can see that right now. We see that we're all one. So let's stay in that energy of oneness as we go throughout this day, throughout your week, your rest of your year. Just really keep in high vibration, knowing that we are all together every day. This is it. This is what comes together every morning. We may not all be on video, but this is what comes together. This is This is what represents the Morning Cup of Joy. It's all of us. So thank you. Thank you for coming here today. Thank you for lending your energy and your love and for lifting each other and the burdens that each of us have. It's all ours. It's not one person's. It's all ours. I so appreciate every one of you, the words you've spoken, the love you've given, and your consistency in being here and showing that love. And yes, it's my my bookends also to be here with you in the morning, to be with you at night for the chanting. It starts my day and it just continues throughout the day, that high vibration of love. You all do that. You bring it, and thank you for bringing it. So let's do a heart telephone. What do you say, Deirdre?
Okay.
Shall we do that?
Yeah.
Let's all count.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
One,
One,
two,
two, three. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I love you.
You.
Oh, I do love you. Giving you so many hugs. Hugs and love. What a beautiful family. We are family. And thank you for that. I wish we could stay on here all day. Wouldn't that be great to have an all-day party?
Kathy is having a bonfire tonight. That would be nice.
Let's go to Kathy's.
Look at her, hi.
You don't want to be here tonight. No, you don't.
Just have the
Kathy,
fire
you're only an
extinguisher
hour or two
ready.
from me.
We're on our way.
Yeah. It won't take you long, Charlie. You can get
I
there in no
know.
time.
You'd be in for a big shock.
Charlie, will you pick Deirdre up on the way, please?
Sure, we can do that.
Oh, well, thank you all so much.
We're always good for a good bonfire.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you make a great bonfire too, Charlie.
Kathy, no more than 10.
You know,
oh, look at the COVID police here.
Uh-oh, $25.
Trying to keep her safe.
I'm gonna lock myself in my room. It's my son's party. He's having a big bonfire for his girlfriend birthday.
Oh,
okay.
Oh.
They'll be
Well,
outside. I don't want them in here. Mm-mm.
So let's send Michael to keep them all separated.
Good luck with
I
that
have
one.
what we need is that middle school teacher. We had one here when the kids at our middle school, and she, at the dances, she would walk around with her flashlight and shine it and make sure that there was space in between the kids.
Wow.
That's who we need right now.
Yeah.
This group is like from the ages of 22 and up. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go visit Suzanne.
That sounds like a better plan.
It does.
Take a drive up.
Better than locking yourself in the room.
Yeah.
That's what I do nowadays. I feel like such an old woman. I'm like, oh, I don't want to deal with it anymore.
Okay, so let's end our show the way we always do.
Namaste.
Namaste,
y'all.
Mwah. Love you.
I love you all.
Love you.
Come on, say goodbye.
Bye, Bingo.
Have a great day, everybody.
See you guys
Thank
later.
you all.
Love you.
Everybody.